Okay, looks like I have a couple people joining, so I'm going to get started now. Welcome and thank you for joining me. I know we had this set up for 1 p.m. I was having a few technical difficulties, but I'm so glad that you're all here today. My name is Cindy Perez, and I am a GK hair educator, a salon owner, and business coach for hairstylists based out of South Florida. So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite treatments from GK Hair, which is the best keratin treatment. We have two different products. One is called the best Coco, and we have the best Açaí. So here I have our 10-ounce bottles, and I'm going to go over the benefits of GK Hair. Hi, Goody. And what this product has to offer to clients and stylists alike. First, I want to start off by saying that living in South Florida with the humidity, we really struggle down here with frizz and with environmental damage. So I would say about 70% of my clients use the best treatment. It absolutely is one of my favorite treatments. It's an excellent product to keep. If you don't already use it, please do. I'm going to go over the benefits. And for anybody that's new to GK Hair, I just want to let you know how excited I am to be here, first of all. And second, what an amazing product that GK has created with Juvexin. Juvexin was one of the most revolutionary products that have come to the hair industry. And I'm happy to announce that they have now come out with a vegan Juvexin for clients that are looking for a more natural vegan solution. This treatment is absolutely amazing. Our Juvexin vegan is based out of, it's made with quinoa and pea proteins that help revitalize and restore the hair. It helps to restore protein that's lost from environmental damage, and it also will help penetrate the hair cuticle from the inside out. So this product has been absolutely amazing. So again, the vegan Juvexin is made from quinoa and pea protein. And this vegan blend helps to penetrate the cortex of the hair to fill the gaps of porosity lost by damage through environmental damage. Another benefit that I love about this treatment is that it's completely customizable to so many clients. For clients that are looking to just reduce frizz, that may want to keep their curl, this is a great solution, as well as clients that want to eliminate their curl and get their hair as straight as possible. Again, this is completely customizable. So let me just quickly go over the differences between the best Coco and the best Açaí. I personally think it's a personal preference, but I do have other stylists that do prefer one or the other. If you have used them before, please let me know in the comments which one you like best and why. I'm always willing to learn from others as well as teaching you what I know about each product. This is going to be my model for the day, by the way. So with the best Açaí, which I have here, the benefits of the Açaí comes with ingredients that include Açaí, grapes, and acerola. So with the Açaí, it's a natural moisturizer, which helps soften the hair. That is the main benefit to that. And as well as grapes that are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, proteins, minerals, and it helps prevent against free radicals that can help weaken the hair strands over time. The smell on the Açaí is absolutely amazing. That's one of the benefits to this one. I personally use the Coco a little bit more just because I like the consistency of it, but again, it's personal preference. And then you've got the best Coco, which includes coconut oil, which is one of the best. It's very rich in lipids. It provides the deepest level of moisture that any other ingredient out there has. And it also helps to smooth and soften the hair a little bit more. And that's one of the benefits that I like, again, living in South Florida. Along with coconut, we do also have vitamin E and goji berry in our best Coco. With goji berry, It has 19 amino acids, which are a rich source of protein for the hair. It promotes healthy hair and helps prevent your scalp from UV rays and environmental damage as well. And with vitamin E, as we all may or may not know, vitamin E has excellent antioxidant properties as well and helps control free radicals that are part of our environment, whether it is sun damage, heat damage, chemical treatment damage. So those are the three main differences in both, but again, it is personal preference. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask me. And I want to kind of just go over the step by step on how to apply this treatment, what the benefits are. What I did so far was I applied the best cocoa on this side of her hair already. I let it process for about 45 minutes on her hair. I rinsed it out, and I will be going over that. I just, for video purposes, wanted to have her prepped and ready to go. On this hair, her hair is completely untreated at the moment. What I did do was I used our GK Hair pH Plus shampoo. I clarified her hair twice just to make sure that I'm removing any excess buildup from her hair and that she has no style buildup, so that when we apply the treatment, it's going to penetrate really nicely and we don't have to worry about any issues that come along with the treatment. So I already have my best cocoa in my applicator bowl. I use about an ounce for each and every client. I very rarely have to use any more than that. I would recommend that you are making sure that you just shake the bottle up really well before applying this to your applicator bowl, just to make sure that you're getting an even distribution of all of our ingredients. So again, you can see I have my product in my bowl ready to go. When I have a client come in, what I'll do is, again, I'm going to clarify her twice with the pH Plus shampoo. We're going to towel dry her hair really well, and I like to section her into 4 quadrants. So I already completed her first quadrant, let this sit for 45 minutes. Now I'm going to show you how to apply this treatment to her towel dried hair. And in the back, I've just left her hair natural because I would like you to see the difference once everything is done. Please feel free to ask questions. I hate talking to myself. No question is a bad question. I love interactions. So help me out here. Let me know what you need help with. If there's any steps that you might think that I'm missing, like, please feel free to ask whatever it is, or just pop in and say hi. Is there any difference in the results of the 3 of them? So the difference really is in how your application process goes, the length and density of your client's hair, and what results they're looking for. I personally think between the best cocoa and the best acai, I haven't noticed any significant differences. Oh, hi from Trinidad. I personally haven't noticed any significant differences with my clients, whether I use the acai or cocoa. Sometimes I just like to ask them what fragrance they like. Some prefer one over the other. The acai does have a nice fruity fragrance, which some clients love and some don't. The cocoa, again, is my personal favorite, but it is something that you can ask your clients, or maybe start with one and go from there. So after I have, again, clarified her twice with our pH Plus shampoo, I am now going to take her front right quadrant of her hair and I'm going to section it into 1/2 inch sections. Now normally on your client, you do want to make sure that the hair is not too dried out. You just want the hair to be towel dried. because you want to make sure that you're applying and saturating the hair really nicely. So when I apply our treatment to the hair, you want to apply it just a 1/4 inch away from her scalp. You don't want to apply it directly on the scalp. And you do want to make sure that you're saturating enough to where every hair strand is being touched by this treatment. So what I like to do is I like to comb the product through and I like to massage it in gently just to make sure each and every hair strand is saturated nicely. Now, because this is a treatment that your client can wash their hair immediately after this service, you don't have to worry about with other treatments using too much product. Obviously, you don't want to waste, but you can use enough product because this is something that is going to be rinsed out after the 40 to 60 minute processing time. Hello from Australia. Is Coco the best? Is Coco the best the same as the best? So the best treatment has two. We have the best Coco and the best Açaí. If you could just elaborate on that a little bit more and let me know what you mean by that, I can probably answer that a little bit better. So again, I've got my next section. I just comb it through and just massage it in. And I always like to make sure that I'm keeping the product away from their face. One of the benefits also to this treatment is that this is something that on average takes me about 2 to 2.5 hours to do for each and every client. So it's really a pretty easy service. Anytime I'm teaching, it does take me a little bit longer because I do stop to make sure that I'm answering any questions or concerns that anybody might have. Ours here is just called the best. So if anybody from GK can help answer that, I'm not really sure. I know that we have two. I don't know if in other countries that we may only have one at the moment. Definitely something that you could ask your salesperson or distributor as well. But yes, they're both vegan. They both use the Juvexin vegan protein blend, which again is made out of quinoa and pea protein. The best is not vegan. So I'm going over our vegan products, which are the best Coco and the best Açaí. Living in South Florida, I have a lot of clients that are very health conscious, and I get a lot of questions about what products that they can use that are going to help smooth their hair out that don't contain any harsh ingredients. And that's something that I love about this product, is that I can offer that as a solution to them. And you can see as I'm massaging, the reason why I like to massage through is because, again, I'm making sure that every strand is saturated evenly throughout the hair. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to adjust my lighting a little bit. It seems to be a little better. Just out of curiosity, how many of you are already using the best or are using GK hair, and how many of you are new to GK? Yes, exactly. So with the best cocoa and the best acai, we use quinoa and pea plant protein for our Juvexin blend. Now, when a client is asking you how long this treatment lasts, I always tell them that the treatment lasts anywhere between 3 to 5 months. And that just really depends on how often they're washing their hair, where they live. I mean, down here in South Florida, again, the humidity is pretty strong. We do have hard water, so you do have to take that all into consideration. So a client that is washing their hair once a week is going to see benefits for up to 5 months. If your client is washing their hair every day, I would tell them that they're looking more at about 3 months. Oh, good. You've been using the best since it came out. Have you tried the best cocoa or the best acai? Again, just making sure that I'm combing away from the face. And then once I'm done with one quadrant, I would move on to the next. I normally start in the back. That's, again, personal preference, so I will separate the back into 2 sections. So I would separate this into the back. I would do one quadrant here, one quadrant here, and then I would start in the front. And the reason why I like to do that is because the hair around the front of the face is usually the most fragile, so it really doesn't need as much processing time as more resistant hair in the back. But all of our clients have different curl patterns or different areas of their hair that's most resistant. I would definitely start in that area first and go from there. That way when the hair is done processing, it's going to process very evenly. So again, just to recap, shampooed her hair twice. For anybody that is just joining us now, I shampooed her hair twice with our pH Plus shampoo to remove any buildup or styling products from her hair. I towel dried her hair. I sectioned her hair into 4 different quadrants, and I then have taken 1/2-inch sections, applied a sufficient amount of the GK Best Cocoa to her hair, making sure to keep it away from the scalp about 1/4 inch. massaging it really through, and then I would move on to the next section. Again, just for educational purposes, I have already completed this quadrant of her hair. So what you would do is you would apply a plastic cap to her head, and you're going to leave it for 40 to 60 minutes. 40 minutes again is for finer hair, maybe more over processed hair, or a client that's just looking to eliminate frizz but may want to keep their curl and doesn't want to fully eliminate too much curl from their hair. 60 minutes for coarser hair, more resistant hair, or just hair that may need a little bit more time to penetrate into that coarse cuticle of the hair. So David said, I've used the vegan one once. I'm afraid it won't be as strong. Also, I use a cap in heat. Okay, I haven't had the need to add heat to this treatment. If you want to maybe reach out to us, we can kind of troubleshoot with you and find out why you're not seeing, or you said you're afraid that it won't be as strong. I have had no issues. I have clients with all different hair textures, and they've been extremely happy with this product. And just remember, just by putting a cap on their hair, you are producing natural heat from their scalp, so that's something to consider. I would just be a little hesitant to use heat with the cap because it could cause damage potentially. This penetrates into the hair really well without the need for any added heat. So now moving on to the quadrant that I prepped prior to this. What I did was I shampooed her hair really well just to make sure that the water is running clear and there's no excess product in her hair. I then applied GK's deep conditioner, let it sit for 5 minutes, rinsed that out, and then I blow dried her hair using tension and our GK round brush to get it 100% dry and as smooth as possible. You want to make sure that your hair is really nice and smooth so that when we do the flat iron, we're not having to add any added extra heat to her hair. So again, after applying the deep conditioner, blow drying with tension with our GK round brush, I'm now going to flat iron her hair using our titanium flat iron. As far as temperature goes, I like to keep hair at about, I would say 410 degrees for extremely healthy hair, but hair that is compromised, which I would say curly hair does tend to be on the more compromised side, I wouldn't use any more than 370 degrees on anybody's hair. 370 degrees is enough to get the same results without worrying about heat damage. Any issues that I've come across with stylists coming to me telling me that their hair was damaged seems to be an issue of over processing with the heat from the flat iron. Yeah, so David, you do want to condition after rinsing. This is also going to add a little bit more Juvexin to the hair, and it's going to make their hair a little bit softer so that when you blow dry the hair, you're not going to have, it's not going to feel gritty or it's just going to feel nice and soft. So yes, you can deep condition, leave that on for 5 minutes and rinse out. And it's not going to affect the treatment in any way. So on my girl here, because I'm not worried, she can't get mad at me if I do damage her hair, I'm going to use her at 400 degrees. And I'm going to actually take sections diagonally. And the reason why I like to do this diagonally instead of horizontally is because when we do a horizontal section, sometimes it's a little hard to get close to the front of the face, and you're going to be left with a little bit of frizz around the face, and that's the one thing that clients don't want to see. So by taking a diagonal section, you're able to get a lot closer to her face. I just like to bring it straight out, and I'm going to do about 2 to 4 passes through her hair. And a lot of people ask, how many passes do you know to do? You'll be able to see, once that hair starts to transform and you can see that shine, you know you've passed the flat iron through just enough. And you're gonna feel the effects and how smooth that feels instantly. So again, just flat iron 2 to 4 times, and once you see that nice brilliant shine that this treatment gives, you know that you can move on to your next section. And when sectioning with the flat iron, you can either take a section that's about the size of your flat iron or just take 1/2 inch sections just to make sure that you're distributing the heat evenly. One of the reasons why we recommend using GK's flat irons is because they are titanium, and with a titanium flat iron you're getting more even heat distributed throughout. Any other flat iron you risk the effects not being as well because we don't know how well your flat iron is heating up. This is definitely one of the most important steps in this treatment. And I like to take the time while I'm flat ironing my client's hair just to talk about what they're, what they do at home. Shampoo and conditioner is extremely important. You want to make sure that you're sending your clients home with GK aftercare products. I basically tell my clients, as long as they're using our products, I will guarantee their service. If they choose not to use our products, unfortunately, I tell them that it kind of voids their treatment if we do come across any problems. So you can already see how her hair is starting to transform. I hope you can see. One thing I'll also mention is clients tend to have more fragile hair towards the ends of their hair. So when you are passing the flat iron through, just make sure that you're taking extra caution not to over flat iron their ends. You can use a lower heat on the ends, or you can just pass the flat iron through just a few less times than you would towards the root. So as I would be speaking to my client about aftercare products, what I like to do is I like to send them home with a package of hair care. I love our CBD shampoo and conditioner. If you haven't already tried it, please do. My clients love it. The smell is amazing. It's also vegan. It uses our vegan Juvexin and it helps prolong their treatment time. So I'll send them home with the CBD shampoo and conditioner. I also like to send them home with a serum, and I also send them home with a packet of the deep conditioner, and I recommend that they use it, at least every 2 to 3 washes. Clients are going to be amazed at how quickly their hair dries after this treatment as well. If a client is taking 40 minutes to blow dry their hair, after this treatment, it'll take them 20. Do we have any questions? Please ask. Don't make me feel lonely here. So as I'm working my way up, you can see I'm still taking diagonal sections in her hair. And not only are you able to get closer to the front of her face, but you're also going to prevent those lines of demarcation that sometimes a flat iron will leave if you are taking horizontal sections. I don't know if you've ever taken a horizontal section and you can kind of see that little line of demarcation from the flat iron. When you take a section vertically, you're avoiding that. I mean, and that goes not just with the treatment, but with just flat ironing in general. You know, you're kind of working with the curve of the head. Also, for any of you that don't know, GK has an amazing education portal that you can go into. There's some great information on there. You can receive so much education. Also, we have a portal that will help you with content creation, posts for your Instagram, for Facebook that you can share with clients. I highly recommend after this certification that you start posting and let your clients know that this is a service that you're now offering. Just get them excited. It's the new year, right? So a lot of our clients are looking for a change. I've had plenty of clients that have been messaging me saying, Cindy, I need something different. I'm tired of my hair. And if they're not already getting the service, it's probably my most recommended. We're living in times that everybody's extremely busy. We don't have time for ourselves. Self-care is super important. So why not offer a service that's going to eliminate styling time for your clients and make them feel confident about styling their hair? And it also benefits you as a stylist because if you have clients that are coming to you regularly for any other services, you're cutting down your own blow drying time with your client. So you're saving yourself time and money. How are we all feeling? Okay, and I've made my way up to the top of her hair. Let me see if I can bring her a little closer. You can see the instant shine that she has on her hair. This was her hair before. You can even see her color looks a lot more dimensional and shiny as well. And this is the side that I have processing. So once you complete all 4 quadrants of your client's hair, I'm going to recap, you're going to apply a processing cap, use your judgment, 40 to 60 minutes. If you're unsure, go for 40. Flat iron her hair at 370 degrees, just taking care of her ends to make sure that you're not over processing her ends. And you're going to send her home, preferably with an aftercare kit. Because this is a vegan treatment, I do like to recommend our CBD shampoo and conditioner. So I'll send them home with a shampoo, a conditioner. I also will give them in their kit our GK serum, which is something that you can add immediately after to her hair. I just like to take a little pump and then run that through her ends. Again, this is something that she can go home and wash out immediately, but why would she want to? I have not had any clients that have felt the need to go home and wash their hair because it is very lightweight, it doesn't feel cakey in the hair, and the results are instant. Okay, I just wanted to hop on and see, I'm looking at the comments now. Does anybody have any questions? If there's anything that I missed, please let me know. I had some technical difficulties earlier, so it kind of threw me off, but I'm more than happy to help. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to any of the GK educators. You can find me on Instagram at cindyperez.hair. I love to answer questions that you may have, anything that you might have missed, any issues that you might be having for whatever reason. If you have a specific client and you're not sure what treatment to use on her, I'm always happy and I'm always available to answer those questions to anybody that may need just a little bit of help. This is a great team. We're very interactive. We are extremely happy to make sure that this continues to be one of the best treatments out there. I can honestly say that this company has been amazing in as far as support goes. I mean, not only are you getting support from your educators, but with their online portal, being able to create content that's already pre-made for you. So you just have to go on. I mean, you'll even get captions that are available to get you started. So if I can ask you to do one thing today after this treatment and your certification is to go on and let everybody know that you're now certified with this treatment. And if you're having any trouble coming up with the wording to say, GK has that all available to you. So it's just so easy. This is a great add-on service. Again, wherever you're from, I'm in South Florida. The humidity is insane. About 75 to 80% of my clients do have this treatment. They absolutely love it. And I see them about 3 to 4 times a year. I also have other services that I like to add on as well. That's something that maybe we can talk about in a future class, is how to mix and match our different treatments with clients depending on what their needs are, depending on what the season is. This treatment I do love not only for the winter, but for my clients during the summertime who may not want that restriction of having to wait for 3 to 4 days before they can wash their hair because they are a little bit more active in the summertime. What's special about GK hair? There are so many things that are special about GK hair. The biggest one is the customization that you have, all of the different treatments that we have available for all different backgrounds, hair types, stylists. Not only do we have our vegan treatment, but we also have different keratin treatments that are available as far as resistant keratin goes, up to curly keratin for clients, again, that are looking for a keratin treatment that they may want to keep their curl but are just looking to reduce frizz. We've got some of the most amazing styling products that I would love to talk about also more at another time. We're a little pressed for time today, unfortunately. But again, always reach out to me or any other GK educators. We're always happy to help. And we also have a color line that is absolutely amazing. So what's special about GK hair is you really don't need to go outside and use any other brands, because we've got the treatments, we've got the color, we've got the restoration. I mean, you've got the support, you've got the community. There's always somebody available to help you. Like, our job as educators is to make sure that the stylists that are using this product are using it properly and are confident in selling their services. And we'll also go over, if you look at our previous lives, we have a few where we talk about pricing and how to price your services to clients, because that's one of the biggest questions that we get. You know, technical skills is extremely important, but running your business and profiting accordingly is extremely important as well. So we want to make sure that your success is going to benefit not just you, but it does benefit us in a way as well. Let me see the comments. How long the results last for GK hair treatments? Okay, so that's something that I went over earlier. So with the best, it lasts about 3 to 5 months. And again, that just depends on your client's lifestyle and how often they're washing their hair. So I always say, for clients that wash their hair once a week, you're looking more like 5 months. Clients that feel the need to wash their hair every day, they may not see as long lasting results, but they're looking at about 3 months. I see some person rinse clients after the press put. Why? So are you saying that they're flat ironing the hair first and then they're rinsing it out? If you can just kind of clarify that so I can answer that appropriately. Amelia said, I really like this product, easy to use and quite effective. It's super easy to use. That's what I love most about it. There's no harsh smell. You saw as I was flat ironing, there's no fumes coming up. It's great, again, not just for clients, but for us as stylists. It's really important that we're healthy as well. I've been doing hair for about 15 years, so it's really important for me that any products that I'm using are going to be safe for my own well-being as well. So yes, I love to provide products that are clean, vegan, natural, and healthy for my clients. But being that I'm the one that's behind the chair 4 days a week on a daily basis, I don't want to use a treatment that's going to harm my health. So yes, it's easy to use. Your clients are going to love it. You're going to love it. Any stylist that you might work with. I'm personally in a suite. I work with other stylists in different suites that use different treatments, and that smell of the keratin treatments or smoothing treatments that they're using are so harsh that it really sometimes will affect our entire environment. And this is something that you don't have to worry about with that. After the whole process you did, they rinse, blow dry, and then redo the press. I feel like I've heard that before. I do feel like that's kind of I would need to figure out why they do that. I'm sure that there's a reason behind it. And listen, like, what works for you works for you. I like to teach you the way that it's supposed to be done. But that's a great question. I'm not sure. To me, that's just added time and it's unnecessary. And I see somebody said, I'm amazed. There's no frizz in my hair whatsoever. Excellent products. Absolutely. As a hairstylist, I am one of the last people that gets my own hair done. So I probably only get this treatment done twice a year, unfortunately. And every time I get it done, I'm always like, why did I wait so long to do this? So, I mean, it really is amazing. It's a great, great product. So I just want to thank everybody that was able to hop on here today. I'm gonna kind of watch for the next minute or two to see if anybody else has anything to say, any questions, concerns, anything, and then we will hop on here. We'll hop off of here. Again, if you want to reach out to me personally on Instagram, you can find me at cindyperez.hair. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. I'm pretty much always available. And again, check out GK's education portal. You will be amazed. Check out the social media content that they have available at your disposal for free. If you're new to GK, welcome. I'm really happy to have you here. If you've been using GK, you know how amazing these products are. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining.